Hey, my friends, it's your friend Kevin, and this is your divine inspiration of the day. I forgot to say welcome to all of you this morning. I hope you're glad to be here. I'm glad you're here, and I'm grateful that you think enough of me to come in every day and share this with your friends. It's important that we share this good stuff, all the good stuff. All right, let's get going. Enough of that. We are in a number 6 angel numerology day, which is really about revising plans or changing plans or taking a look at your life plan that you've got. Number 5 day, which was yesterday, is about changes are coming. This gives us an opportunity to look at whether or not we are living from our full potential. A 6 day is also about being responsible, loving, compassionate, particularly to yourself and others, loving and kind. It's also a day to look at where you're worrying and what you're worrying about. A chance to refocus your thoughts in a positive direction. The spiritual message in this is really to lift the vibrations higher and higher and be present to what's going on. You're being given kindness from heaven today and urged to really get off that merry-go-round that's working backwards. Become the master of your own plan, in other words. This works with the 7 of air in tarot or the 7 of swords. Can bring in some energy from the devil, or as Radley likes to term that card, the ego. So use the moon energy, Archangel Haniel, and the signs of Aquarius as your guides. Use Archangel Michael to remove any and all unwanted energies, people, places, situations, stories, drama, nonsense, things that are just pesky and not in your highest good. Now, I'm going to go with the 3 isms. Tend to the garden of importance. Make love your compass needle. And it's not what you show, it's how you show up. How are you showing up for yourself? How you show up for yourself is how you're showing up everywhere for everyone else. I believe in myself, right? Yes. If someone you care about needed encouragement, you would show support, you would show faith. Then why wouldn't you show it to yourself? Give yourself the same treatment you would give your best friend. This is something I've learned this week. I get these sparks of wisdom, and the sparks of wisdom for me come out of judgment. When I'm finding myself bogged down with the heaviness of judgment, then I know there's some work to do. Lady Portia is here to remind us this week to overcome our limitations, to release any karmic binds, which is letting go of the need to be right, letting go of the need to stand your ground and hold your position. Nothing from one day to the next is the same, and there are all sorts of fractious opinions happening. You don't necessarily have to be pulled into it. You can find a better way for you. We're using Intuitive Whispers. We have been this week. I've enjoyed this deck. I am enjoying it, I should say. Not like I'm giving it back. This is by Maud Hirsch. It's a new deck from Hay House. Look, Move Through Fear. There you go. That's not the card. They're upside down. I'm going to shuffle. Gertrude and Beatrice have now appeared back in a classroom. I'm seeing a classroom with a big trestle table in the middle and chairs either side, rather than the rows that you see in a schoolhouse. There are windows down the left side of this room, if you want a visual. There is poster board, and the 2 our two angels, fairies, spirits, if you will, have got crayons, paint, tools, anything to create their artwork. What they're doing is they are mapping out what they want. And they're saying, choose your tools. Choose pens, choose paints, choose markers, choose your tools, the tools that you want to work with, the tools that are going to serve you, is what they're saying. In other words, don't be crowding up your artwork or your plans with too much clutter. That's interesting. Right, one more shuffle, and I would take the card from the top, see how it plays in. There we go. Fill up your cup. This is number 32. Now, as I've said all week, the cards work with different chakra colors, and they go in sort of somewhat in sequence. 1 to 11 is red, 12 to 22 is orange and yellow, 23 to 33, of which this is the green and the blue. And this is about rebuilding. This sits in the rebuilding section of this deck. So if we look at this card, we have a large cup full. And in that large cup, we have everything we could possibly want. Birds, flowers, water. And it doesn't matter how much you fill your cup up with this water from the ocean, there's sea more behind it. Waves are just crashing in. Not only are the waves crashing in and filling up your cup, but look how much sparkling stuff there is there. So my thought to this is, I believe in myself, and I'm showing up as if my cup is full up. I'm using love as my compass needle to take care of this karmic wash, spiritual car wash. You call in Archangel Michael. And I'm tending to the garden of importance and taking out the weeds. There's a spiritual car wash YouTube video, I believe, that Kyle Gray did. He talks about bringing in Archangel Michael and the Sword of Light and cutting these energetic ties. In front of us, behind me, above, below, left and right. Radley Valentine does the same thing. And removing all of the drama, the trauma, the worry, the anxiety, everything. And washing it down, letting it go. If we do this every day and then step into meditation, you can even pull the sapphire blue light of protection around you. I see it like a very sparkly Doctor Who TARDIS box without the Doctor Who sign, but that kind of thing. It works around a big circle, like a bubble, and it sparkles. And then I move about my day. I've done it for years, but it's a habit. And I really find that even though I could be pulled, magnetized, pushed into those downward spirals, and I have, then I'm reminded this is part of transformation. We can't transform from where we have been to where we need to go without some sort of turbulence. And I want you to think about an airplane. On the way down, it's a bit tough. On the way up, it's a bit tough. And all the way along the flight, there's turbulence. The plane shakes, rattles, and rolls. That's the same with life. We can have the intention and we can fill up our cups with what we want to have happen. But it doesn't always land the same time, the same place, in the same way. We could just hope it will. When it doesn't, the human experience is to drop down below and get into that, disappointment. So the other part to it is, if you have an expectation, I'm going to fill up my cup. Yep, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. See how you feel when you make those declarations. If something happens that derails your plans, somebody bails on you, drops out, disappointment, could be from a person, could be from a situation. It doesn't mean that you did something wrong or that there is a problem. It just means that what you wanted, your desire, either wasn't right time, wasn't right place, or it needs a revision. This is what can happen on a 6th day. That's my quick reminder. Level up. Dump, clear, cancel, delete all of the claptrap judgment and level up to, well, now what can I do? And if there is abort your plan, then my grateful heart says, thank you for showing me how to abort this plan before I took that road and went down the wrong path. I believe you can believe what you want. We're here to have this adventure. Why not make the adventure something we want to have, not something that we settle for? Growth comes with the forfeiture of what went before it, because what went before it brought us to where we are. What comes up after it depends on what we want to have happen. We do have to release and let go of something to make space for something new. The problem is we get stuck in not wanting to release what's good, but keep what's good. You can do that for a while. Although, in my life, I can think of twice, maybe 3 or 4 times if I'm really honest, where I've abandoned everything, whoosh, and gone in a different direction, particularly with career. When things were like seemingly hopeless and didn't kind of like, I don't know what to make of any of this, another direction opened up. But I had to let go of what was to get to what will be, if that makes sense. Gertrude and Beatrice, their message with these posters and all these tools, they're painting and doing all this crafting. They're saying, big bold capital letter, look at the bigger picture. What's the bigger picture for you? If you believe in yourself, the bigger picture is you got to find the bigger picture. No one's going to lead you there. You got to find it. And some of us may be in that place where we are weeding out the stuff that's taking up space. I think that's it for me for today. Stay tuned. I got a quick announcement coming up about Sunday, Super Sunday specials. And I'll post that after I post this. I love you. Thanks so much for listening. Bye for now. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.